Laura Kyrke-Smith.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And I want to move away from the distracting, insulting and frankly dangerous politics of some of the members of the other side of this House and return to the key principle of this bill, the role that this bill will play in reducing the pervasive inequality in our society. It will drive high standards throughout our education and care systems so that every child, no matter where they were born or into what circumstances, can achieve and thrive. In Aylesbury, 15% of children live in absolute poverty, a reality that is sometimes lost in perceptions of Buckinghamshire being a wealthy place, but this masks significant inequality. And so I want to highlight briefly 3 ways in which this bill will make a particular difference to children and families in my constituency who are struggling. First, I support the bill's commitment to deliver high and rising standards for every child in school by establishing core national standards on which all schools will be able to build around and on which they can innovate. When I visit schools, I meet children full of hope and ambition and teachers who are determined to drive that ambition forward. But budgets are stretched, staff recruitment is tough and standards across the sector are uneven. So the measures in this bill, like putting more qualified teachers in classrooms, as well as updating the pay and conditions framework for teachers, including in these schools with high levels, in areas with high levels of deprivation, are very welcome indeed. And I've also heard great ideas in my constituency on the curriculum and assessment review, including from some brilliant pupils I spoke to at the Grange School, and I'm looking forward to seeing the outcomes of that review later on this year. Second, I'm really pleased that the bill will support the many parents and carers who are struggling with the cost of living. Free breakfast clubs will save parents and carers £450 per child, and limiting the number of branded items, school uniform items, will save £50 per child on the back to school shop. One resident of Broughton told me it cost them £280 for 7 branded items, 7 items that their child will grow out of or lose before they know it. And as they put it, this is crippling families, even more so in this current climate, and it only is getting worse. In this bill we have heard and we're acting on these concerns. Third, I'm so pleased that this bill will make sure fewer children fall through the cracks in the education system. In particular, I welcome the measures to introduce a register of children out of school with a unique number for every child. I recently spoke to a head teacher in Aylesbury regarding the scandal of what she calls ghost children, these children that disappear from schools and from social services. In Buckinghamshire alone, that number of children missing education has doubled in the last 2 years. But the measures in this bill will ensure that the most vulnerable children cannot be withdrawn from school until it's confirmed that this is in their best interests and that there is alternative suitable education for them. Madam Deputy Speaker, this is a deeply principled bill that we can all take pride in, a realisation of one of our most important ambitions for this country, that whoever you are and whatever circumstances you are born into, this government will support you to make a success of your life. Thank you.